Okay, good morning. This is Crypto Mystic. I'm here to give you your daily update. Alright, let's get this started. Here we go. This is not financial advice, but this is, however, a way to look at the markets with a clear head. The name of the game here is to be very patient. As we're looking at this, honestly, you can't really say if we're moving up to new heights, if we have ended the bear market, or if we are just here consolidating a little bit before it dumps way lower. At any rate, how markets work, we should revisit the weekly lows. Okay, so I wouldn't be all too much worried about missing anything. I'll show you on some other charts to let you see how really we're still in the same zone. We haven't really moved that much. But there's still a lot of things that point to downtrend. Okay, so now looking at the DXY, still looks pretty strong. Look at the weekly RSI. We did hit a high up here, and then we hit another high. So there's a chance that we will be swinging down lower. I said we get down here to the MA 100. That's what I predict. I think we will continue to swing down until we get around the MA 100 area, and then that's when it should bounce back up out above this trend line. Okay, so excuse me, the weekly doesn't look as strong, as there's some room to come down, but the daily looks pretty strong. We're still right around that trend line. Again, I still think that we maybe consolidate a little bit and then go on a downward slope, hit the bottom of the Bollinger Band, and then swing back up. Okay, let's take a look at the NASDAQ. So now looking at NASDAQ, it looks pretty strong, where we continue to bounce off of this RSI trend line here on the daily, and it's looking really good above the 200. I showed you this trend line last week for the first time since December. We are now above it. Let's see how long it stays above it. Looking at the weekly, there's still a lot of room up. So I think that, there's a good chance that this will continue to rise up a bit, probably up to around here. Once it hits, let's say about 14.4, that's when I could see it really stalling. I know this morning crypto seemed to look a little weak, but honestly, it's just really picking up more momentum. I think the momentum is still high in the U.S. stock market, and it's still high in crypto. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what's going on in the crypto world. Let me show you guys this. On the daily, we're, like I keep saying, we're still within the same range. So nothing has really changed. We peaked above it right here. Peaked above it a little bit yesterday, and then boom, slammed down. And So I can see it going down here, testing, upper mid 23,000s before it moves back up. This here is the trend line. So if you would want to go long, I would go long here. If it does break this, then you know exactly what's next. So far, it's still holding on. So far it's right here on that MA8. So on the daily, which is a good sign, it's still above that. If we, I'm pretty sure it will stay above that. If not, we are well above the daily 200. So pretty sure we'll still stay above that for a while. Like I keep saying, we will continue to move up, and I'm putting my money around, I'll say around August 22nd, between 22nd and 28th. That's when we will get above. That's when we should be right at this yellow line, 25.5, 25.6. Yeah, by the end of the month, I think that's when we will see the big move. That I'm betting that big move will be down, because again, look at this resistance. So, and if you look at it on the weekly, that's a pretty solid bear flag there. 1, 2, 3. I see it's just dropping down. Looking at the volume as well, volume is incredibly low. So with that being said, I'm favoring the downside here. Looking at the weekly RSI, as you see, we're still within that range. Yesterday we came up here, but again, it's still respecting this trend line. On the daily, we also came above it, but now we're still respecting this trend line. I do see a big move happening this week. So I say by the 21st, 22nd, by the end of this week, a big move will happen. Again, I'm betting that this breaks below. I'm thinking it's going to do a fake out above, like how it's done here, but you'll see it on the weekly. So get ready for a lot of emotions. You'll see this big fake out here on weekly, and then before it closes, it'll fall down. If we get below 22,400, oh boy, expect it to just keep swinging low. If we get above 24.6, 24.7, that's really good. And bulls, I think, at that rate, that's when we start expecting. Again, if we close above 24,700 on the weekly, that's when we should start expecting it to everyone's really excited, but nothing has really changed. So keep your pants on, relax. Let's see how this unfolds. Let's wait for the charts to tell us what move to make. Right now, I'm still in my Bitcoin at 30%, 10%, 5% ADA, 5% sold last week, I think around 47. And so 55% now in savers. Alright, that's all. That's all for the update. Stay safe.